Hi.
Welcome to the Matthew McKenna guided tour of memory lane. I hope you're ready to walk down nostalgia avenue with me. So I never really watched Dan and Phil all that much, but in saying that, I've been making YouTube videos for a very long time, since I was like 13. It just wasn't like my full-time gig until not all that long ago. So I've been very, very aware of Dan and Phil, and I was definitely making videos during the Dan and Phil era. And you know, I've watched videos here and there, but by and large, I don't know all that much about their content. I know a fair bit about them though. I did actually meet both of them though, at my first VidCon ever. It was very brief at a party, but still, bragging rights. So I'm ready to learn, explore, and be horrified because this compilation is, oh, it's a Dan and Phil moments, but it's out of context, in brackets, mostly inappropriate. I know that they can get kind of, you know, whack. So if this is branded as inappropriate versions of them, then my lord, I don't even want to know what I'm in for. But before we start, I wanted to let you know that I have a gaming channel. There's a link in the description below, as well as a link to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Instagram, all of which you should join/follow. Great, they're playing Minecraft. Well, one of them's playing Minecraft. I assume the other one's watching. Scale of 1 to 10, how rowdy do you think this is going to be?
10.
I think you're right. I think you're very right.
Stroke its butt. Fist the sheep.
No.
You're right.
Oh, it's been a second.
Yep. What do you think was just said about the sheep? They walked up to the behind and they said, stroke the butt. And then Dan said, fist
Oh,
the sheep.
no.
It would be amazing if I could just like not do that. Is that an option? Oh, I wonder where that's going.
It's slightly sexual, but it's
Slight.
just
It's
like
extremely sexy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
pressing your fingers down into it.
Dan's
You know what
face.
I mean? It's not
That's me.
it looks so satisfying.
This is shaming you in a big way. I mean, I
Stop.
really thought this would be a joke, Phil, but right now, I wouldn't feel very safe if I were you.
He's like, see, I thought that all of this was just a joke, but now I'm really starting to get the feeling that you want either to do this or to have this done to you, and now I'm concerned. I can't be the only one, by the way. I mean, I'm probably the only one. When they had this thing, which I now realize is a brush, I thought it was like a tiny hand on a stick.
too.
Yeah, did you? Just like slowly stroking up and down. Yeah, like a cat reaching out.
I'm
Come in, my lady door. Are there
Well, yeah.
any other
Did you
characters?
think about
No, see, I feel like it's with these two, I don't know, there's so many creators that I would watch and I'd be like, oh, they know exactly what they're saying. Like, oh, I'm just a silly little guy that has no idea. Oh, I can't believe I just said so. That genuinely felt like an accident. And maybe it's something that I'd say if I've established the word lady door before and then be like, oh, well, see, that's the difference. He realized and was like, oh, damn, not just like, ha, what could I possibly mean by that? I have no idea. This is like, feels like I'm about to have an infomercial.
Remember, kids, if a strange man offers you sweets,
I'll take it.
probably more in his car.
Hell yeah. Oh my God. That's amazing advice to give. You know, if someone drives along, especially with just a nice white panel van, says you want some candy, I'm not even hesitating. I'm diving straight in that window. Don't look at me like that. It's all fine.
Can't go through the tunnel. As in,
Stop.
tunnel of friendship.
He even went to spread.
Are you actually kidding me?
Tunnel. Yeah. We're going to go through the tunnel of friendship. You know, that's what we're talking about with the sheep before. I just really wanted to be friends with the sheep, so I'm going to shove my fist through the sheep's tunnel of friendship. We'll be very connected then. She's like panicking.
Any like bondage fan fiction writers out there, I'm sorry that this is so disappointing compared to what you had in mind.
Oh my God. Again, at least he's aware of the things. I know there's so much fanfic of them, and I can imagine anytime you turn on the camera, anytime you go to do anything, knowing that people are going to make more fics of it, I feel like you'd want to make I feel like you'd want to make everything as like low quality as, but you can't enjoy this. You can't factor this into your fanfic because it's just, oh, it's so disappointing in reality, isn't it? I couldn't stop laughing at Phil's face. It's so concerned. There's so much concern happening there. And I feel like that's just going to be my face throughout this entire video.
let's
It's a spider.
cooking.
Yeah, okay.
Do you think anyone's sexually attracted to spiders?
Let's not go there right now, Phil.
To answer the question, probably. I feel like anything you can possibly imagine, yes, someone wants to fuck it. You know, some people might see like Aragog and be like, 8 legs and he's massive. Ooh, yeah. What does my life come to, man?
I'm just gonna put my ass in the air and hope for the best.
Yep.
Makes me
I mean, but
happy in the present if that's something that I'm trying to achieve. Well, that's pretty simple. Laughter, food and sex. So basically, stuff coming in and out of my mouth, apparently.
Cool, man. Yep, you know, I guess we can phrase laughter and food as things going in and out of your mouth. Sex, you know, doesn't have to just be mouth, right? But I guess it's better than saying stuff going in and out of my butt, because then it would sound like you're laughing out your ass and eating with your ass. Oh, that's what people are doing when they buy cucumbers. Now I understand. I'm the problem.
Although we're putting a stick into the monster's
Stop, bro.
muscles.
What? Why does he keep doing this? Anytime he's like, we're putting something in something, he's like, yeah, we're putting this in the tunnel of friendship. We're putting a stick in the monster's unbaked. Because that's how you demonstrate putting a stick in something that you're baking, right? I'm putting a stick in the... Dan's face.
Didn't hit the G-spot.
I didn't.
Cool, man.
Dry and crusty, and until I just get inside you and submerge myself in your red juices.
Dip me!
I can't get into
Dip
myself.
me!
I-
Dip!
Ah!
Dip!
Ah! Ah! I am complete.
One quick question. Just a tiny thing. Little thing that I need to clear up right now. What the man? What the Can you explain? Can you explain? No. Can I explain? No. How about that person? No. It's one thing when like I can hear them saying stuff and I understand exactly what's happening. It's a whole other thing when I have no idea what they're referencing, but I know that it's messed up and I know it's weird and sexual in some way, but I'm like, what red juices could you possibly be talking about? I don't really want to know. And the sound was a lot. Like if anyone made that sound about anything, I would find it sus, but it just gets worse. Honestly though, at the end, it kind of seemed like Phil was over it. He was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, he's like, this is too much, man. Yeah, stop it.
Naked handstand man. Probably not.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just so happy that we get to follow our dreams and just craft, you know?
Craft is inside my skin.
Hey, Dill.
Wow, what does that mean? Yeah, I mean, that's actually a much better fandom name. You know, they had fandom, you know, PHAN. Dan and Phil, fan. Dildos, sure. Yep, sup dildos? That's how I'll start all my videos. Yo, what up dildos? Today we're watching...
I can get it up as much as you. Here we go. Oh, that must be hard on the shoulder.
On the shoulder, too? God, what? I don't even know. Yeah, I can get it up as much as you can. Don't you even question my ability to get it up, okay? Oh, God, it just hurts my shoulder when I do, though. Just gotta carry it over the house. It's so heavy. Just let me. Oh, there we go. That's better. Oh, are we gonna hear more about the lady door?
End this level. Okay.
You go in your man door.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was Tomska? I was too presumptuous, you know. I thought lady door. No, of course. There's a man door too, and he wants to go in it. Can I please go inside your man door and explore your tunnel of friendship?
Danger men at work.
What in the Astaf movie is gonna happen, man?
Is that all of them?
Well, there's Suicidal Dan, but
Oh God!
Well, that's messed. I don't have anything to say about that. Good lord. Hope you're doing okay, Dan. Fire jacket. Oh my god. Gimme.
Oh God! Oh God, no!
Oh, is it humping?
Oh, Christ! Oh, sweet Jesus, Timmy!
Timmy.
It's
What?
ready. It's really steaming.
My what is ready?
My rock is ready.
Rock.
It's really steaming.
Did you literally just microwave a rock? See, I don't know if it's just me, but I think of that and I'm like, I don't know, it feels dangerous. I don't know why. I feel like maybe it would be totally fine, but I can just imagine that microwaving a rock would result in an explosion.
Luckily, I'm ovulating today, so let me
Okay.
get an egg. Ooh. There we go.
Damn, wish I had that ability. No, well, I was gonna say not really, but also, yeah, if I could just get free eggs to cook. Is that cannibalism? Is it weird to say if I could lay eggs, I'd eat them? No, maybe not, because like chickens do that. You know, if hens lay an egg and it doesn't get used and it doesn't hatch, they'll just eat it to get the nutrients back. So that's what I'm doing, right? Phil, give me your eggs. That's one of the weirdest sentences I've said in my life.
Do you
Okay,
think?
so are we gonna work as a team now?
I think I should stop being the cat because I've got this weird vision of you being my boy slave and I am the cat, like master.
What the hell are you on about?
It's just like, Also, again, I just feel like behind all of these clips, they must be sitting there thinking, oh God, don't give them ideas. Don't give them ideas!
top of your Instagram? Like,
I'm into fitness.
Fitting this hand in my mouth, apparently.
you could fit a whole can of beans in there.
That's uncomfortable. Beans. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a can of beans would maybe be smaller than a fist. I guess it depends on your fist. I've got quite small hands, but I feel like sitting next to someone doing that, especially on camera, it would be an experience, you know? That's the other tunnel of friendship.
Blown into that butt for a while.
Phil's gonna.
Okay, well,
Female exit.
he's got female exit. That's my face half this video, man.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry, like at all.
Trying to euphemize it.
Euphemize.
And you said female exit. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
that exactly.
Back. Edit it out. We can never
We
edit it
can't
out.
edit it out. This is a live.
You with the gun again?
And remember,
Is that for later?
my craft.
Why is that scary? That was genuinely unnerving. What the hell is happening, y'all? Is this an edit the person who made this compilation did, or was that in the actual video? Because I kind of hope it is in the actual video. What the hell?
This is a public petition to get Matthew to watch Dan and Phil Crafts. Spam the comments for engage. I mean to get him to react to it.
Art is important.
Also, don't you dare tell me not to cry. I'll cry if I want to. This is my YouTube channel, okay? Maybe I'll cry and craft. How about that? You ever thought about that? There's another option. Wow, I need to calm down. My energy level got real high for a second.
Dan.
What? Oh, for f***'s sake.
Of course, is that on his search?
What do you think that is?
Oh, sure you don't know.
You've been doing research for your fursuit.
It's like, don't out me like that, okay? They're just twisting glue. Why are they pulling it out so much? Are they gonna eat it? That's a lot.
Did honey get in my belly button?
Did they give each other their phone to tweet or something? And is that what Phil tweeted? Or was it a genuine tweet? And then, well, I was gonna say, is he asking for advice? He's not even. He's asking for answers. As though someone out there on Twitter would have known. Yes, it was me, actually. I apologize. The great honey mystery has been solved, Dan. I put it there. Is this...
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, the tweet that he put... What the hell is happening?
Do me up, Dan.
I didn't need...
Whisk me up.
Do me up.
Got off to a bad.
Do me up. I mean, I guess I would think of it like zipping up a dress or something, but he's clearly not wearing it, so it's just like, what else could that possibly mean? Again, these fanfic writers, man, you're giving them ideas, you gotta start the Doge shit. Oh my lord. I love it and hate it.
Bishy bashy alone quite a lot.
Bishy bashy alone.
Sorry, if you would like to.
I bishy bashy.
I'm bishy bashy alone quite a lot.
Do you know what that is? Because I don't, and I don't think I really want to. I mean, I guess I can assume. I can assume what bishy bashing is. You don't need to tell me about the frequency of your bishy bashing. I mean, you can, but I'd rather you didn't. Dan nodded like, yes, can confirm.
Yeah, okay. Now.
Again, you're. It's adding fuel to the fire. What are they trying to do? I'm so uncertain. Are they trying to do yoga? The way his arms are bent back too, that would be so uncomfortable. This is accomplishing nothing. It's almost like Phil's ass is speaking.
Don't bang me.
Bang you.
Dirt.
Rewind.
Rewind and rephrase. Honestly, I need to get that like tattooed on my forehead. Just rewind, rephrase, change everything about yourself, Matthew. Or just have a button that I can press where Dan just says that. That'll help.
You can't spank him. You can't. I mean, scold him.
Like, watch me.
Side note, Google oral fixation later. There we go, that's my plans for 3.
Why did I go sing song? What happened that made, like, hold on. He's saying side note, like reminding himself to Google that later. One, instead of just Googling it then, but also, how do you not really understand what that means? Like, it's in the name, you know?
You're a bad boy, Jeffrey.
It's thick. What?
No! No!
What's wrong with saying it's thick?
Nice and clean.
That felt good for me.
Activities are better with a pal.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, I mean, you know, Phil, it's fine. Sometimes we just want to bishy bash alone, you know, and that's totally understandable. You're all good. Also, the exchange being nice and clean, and that felt good for me. I guess it's better than being bad and dirty and feeling bad for you.
That people do together.
Put your hands down.
I do love that Dan is often just, you know, being the voice of, I mean, he does say some messed up stuff in and of himself, but still, you know, he's like, stop, calm down, man. Also, like, yeah, the things people do together, you know, it's actually uncanny because that's exactly how I was taught about sex. You know, they were like, when a mummy and a daddy love each other very much, you know, and then they, you know, they do things together, but sometimes alone. You know, you want to get a little bit bishy-bashy. Sometimes you want to do it by yourself, and that's fine. But sometimes it's like this. I feel like I just described like spider sex. Shut up.
The ball is already 30 centimeters big.
Wow. So how big can the pool get?
The ball can
Get quite large.
Hello.
They turned that from something not that into something that. Yeah, it's like 30 centimeters. Like, how big can it get? Can it get bigger than that? 30 centimeters. Try 33 centimeters. I love this face. I know it's just an awkward freeze frame, but I love it.
Hello, Dan and Phil Games daddies.
Oh, no, it wasn't an awkward frame. Also, look, calling your audience daddies? Because that, oh, Lord, that's a tongue sticking out there. Where is that peanut butter?
You disturb me.
That's what you subscribe for.
Unironically, yeah, it probably is for quite a few people, but why did you make that noise? Like, that clip could have been so much less uncomfortable if it weren't for the... Now I've done it. Now, that's what happens. See, I'm so sorry. I'm actually not, you know. That's what you subscribe for.
Has anybody seen my penis?
Why would it be in your hair?
Is that what I thought? He was just kind of looking around awkwardly, scratching his head, not like searching for it there. Like, I've lost it. Also, that's not even, I like how I focused on the fact that he was looking for it in his hair before the fact that he'd lost it. Like, where'd it go? Oh my God, it's disappeared. I hate it when this happens. Oh my God, you know those awful days when you wake up and you've just lost your genitals and you've got to search all around, top to bottom, and then you find out your pesky dog has stolen it or something. I just sometimes reflect on the things I say and think about the fact that this is my job and wonder what happened in my life. That's those are the noises that happen during bishy bashing. Don't come at him for that. Don't attack him for that, okay? He's being vulnerable right now. He's giving you a reenactment of his bishy bashing. Don't you dare. I'm not, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna jokingly defend this. Naughty, knock it off, Philium.
I'm gonna celebrate with my tiny little Phil. Wait, that sounded really...
Yeah, man, that's what I say. I don't want to make any jokes because then people will cut them for me out of context. But what a way to celebrate, you know? You do you, man. You get good news and you're just can you imagine? One of your friends comes in and is like, "Oh my God, I just got great news. Oh, I got the lead in the musical. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go jack off." What? Come on, we've all had a celebratory. Oh, you know what? I don't even need to say anything else because the moan said it all.
Feel free to worship Satan, resurrect a vampire, or do that.
Oh. There's a lot of like close up, or just a lot of lick. Stop being so weird. Yeah, he's real close to being like, yeah, give me the, no, slow it down, slow it. Now flick the tongue, it's the direction. That's what it is.
We got the D.
We got it!
Yeah, woo! Not more.
I'm dogging.
Not that way around.
I'm dogging.
Hey.
Okay, we're not gonna see the pose.
Creativity is nothing without friendship.
He's gone. Creativity is nothing without friendship, and that is why I'm sitting here alone. Actually, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but Phil doesn't even really exist. It's just Dan's imaginary friend that he animates in every time. It's really impressive when you think about it.
You can lick the shit out of it.
I'm sure that was just a cut out of context, given the compilation name. But I don't want to lick that out of anything, please. Could you maybe just adjust your phrasing just a little bit? I straight up thought it just had sleeves. Are they temporary tattoos? Or is it just a shirt? I literally can't tell. Oh, no, I think they're wearing like fake tattoo sleeves. I get it.
Goodbye, naked lady. Thanks for riding my arm. Okay.
My God, that is sexy.
That looks gross. That does not look sexy.
All over my body.
Oh, did you want to put it all over my body?
God, I just want to pour that all over my body.
Really? Like, I look at that and I'd be worried enough about eating it, let alone putting that all over me. That just sounds like the worst thing in the world to me. Unless that's what he's saying you can lick the shit out of.
What is being pressed against your face?
Excuse me.
What is it, a little pot? That's so cute.
Filming and have a word with you.
He does make just a lot. Why did that sound like a concerned parent? Like, are you okay? Like, hold on. We just need to pump the brakes for a second. Because every time he's just like, oh, ah, oh.
Oh, you've mounted me.
Of course. Bro, you know what you're doing. Is he just gonna let him go?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Why did I think he was gonna like shove his head? Yeah, that's right as I was saying it. It's getting more and more aggressive.
Make a spooky noise with it for them.
That's not a spooky noise. How is that? Oh yeah, make a real scary noise, a real spooky, creepy. I guess it is kind of creepy, but like if your friend was like, yeah, do something spooky, and you were like, ugh. I mean, I guess maybe it is scary when I do it.
How old is I beat?
As I beat, oh my god. Can you just do me a favor and help me? You know, I gotta have some bishy bashy time. Can you hold it while I beat and bishy bash? Is that cool? You know, it takes 2 to hold the fire hose, right? I'm so sorry, y'all.
Top or bottom, Phil?
I'm gonna be... I think it's easier to be on bottom there.
You said it.
I was gonna say, dude, imagine being asked that question with everything that's been said about those two, all the fanfics, and then imagine being in that position and having to answer that question. Oh god, you could see him process it for a sec, and then I think he just decided, you know what, I don't even care. I'm just gonna answer the question. But my god, that was just so loaded. Honestly, I don't know how I would deal with that. I would be like, everyone's watching my every move and questioning everything I say for any kind of double meaning. I gotta be careful. And then you answer there, you're locked in as far as the fandom concerns. You can never change that. You can never take that back. Anyway. That was a ride. That was a roller coaster. A roller coaster down Nostalgia Avenue, Inappropriate Lane, and through the Friendship Tunnel. What a wonderful ride we've been on.
This was the most fun I've ever had. No!
Thanks for joining me. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to say, except for yay. Yay that we did this, yay to everything. I need to cheer, I need to celebrate, to convince myself that I didn't watch anything disturbing, nothing wrong at all, it was completely appropriate. Essentially what I'm saying is there's only one way for me to get through videos like this, and it is by lying to myself. And that's how I get through life in general. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time.
Bye!